Good morning, everybody. How's everybody doing today? I'm going to post something here and see if I can do this. Hello, everybody. Good morning, good morning. Hello, Sandy. Hello, hello, hello. How are you? I'm going to work on my Call the Midwife this morning. What are you working on, Sandy? Oops, I'm doing it the wrong way. What am I doing here? Good morning, Mel. Good morning, Gail. Good morning, Frenchie. How is everybody doing this morning? I was just saying I'm going to work on my Call the Midwife blanket this morning. Good morning, Lauren. Do you work in the afternoon, Lauren? Hello. I hope everybody's doing well today. I decided I'm going to go ahead and work on my Call the Midwife since I finished my full days 1 to 5 on Tuesdays. Oh, okay. Gotcha. Okay. I hope you have a wonderful day at work. Good morning, Maribel. How's everybody doing today? Good morning, Roberta. Good morning, Trudy. How are you this morning or this afternoon in your neck of the woods? So tell me what's in your cup, since I put that in the the title. I've got dessert coffee. You're already working. Are you playing hooky from work right now, Maribel? Made a soup for lunches this week and done an apple and blackberry crumble for. Oh, that sounds lovely. I love blackberries. Been getting up late and missing your lives. Well, I did not go live yesterday. I popped in to Ursula's from OM Granny Square. But you obviously needed some sleep. Right, Francie? You needed some sleep. Does anybody remember the last Hank Skein cake of yarn they bought, and tell me what it was? That'll be something fun for today. The last skein of yarn. Crocheting your second round, the rosy vest. Oh, that sounds lovely. Now, are you giving them before Christmas, Trudy, or is this going to be Christmas gifts? What is going on with my hair? I don't know. Mel's drinking black coffee, working on the Layla shawl. Yes. Now, that's using, what yarn is that using, Mel? That's using the Be So Baby, right? Is this the first time you're using the Be So Baby? French vanilla coughing bedding in the working on Lizzie. Okay. Typos. Gotcha. Okay. So hoping to finish that tonight. The last yarn I purchased was James C. Brett Prince. I have never used James C. Brett anything. Oh, that's nice, Trudy. That sounds lovely. I'm sure she's going to love it. Yeah, my Lizzie blanket is getting really big. Just to think there's 30 more rounds to go. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I was wanting to do a project I didn't have to count on, but oh well. Tiny Tots Cakes by Kismet. I've never heard of that before, Trudy. Is that a local yarn? So we'll be so baby. It was the first time using that yarn. Loved it. Had to get more. I know. Well, let me tell you something. Yesterday, I had a meetup with Mama K Crochet. We had the most marvelous time. And I had gifted her some Be So Baby yarn because she'd never used it before. My hair is really bugging me, you guys. I'm sorry. And she felt it. She goes, oh my, I know now why you are so in love with this yarn. I know. Now you know why I rave on that yarn, right? So, Trudy, the Tiny Tots, is that an acrylic yarn? Lauren, I think James C. Brett is more common in the UK. Their top value isn't particularly nice, but they're more expensive ones and their variegated ones are. Oh, gotcha. Hi, Chris. How are you? Good morning, Margaret. How's everybody doing today? We're talking what's in your cup, what's on your hook, and my question was, what is the last yarn, the last hank or skein or cake of yarn that you purchased? 100% acrylic. Yeah, right? You're sold. I know. I love that yarn. Frenchie ordered Lion Brand Touch of Alpaca. My oldest commissioned me to make mittens for her to gift to a friend for Christmas. Oh, nice. That is so neat. That is so neat. You did have soup in your cup, but I just finished it. Oh, that's cute. Yep. 3, 4, 5, 6, 8. Yeah, somebody commissioned me to make a gift for a birthday present, and I got to start on that here this week, probably, if I can. Lion Brand cover story. Oh, that's that, is that blanket kind of yarn, Gail? For some reason, there's like enough in the cake or whatever to make a small blanket, right? Malabrigo to use in the hat with hand spun. tore it all out and started over. Oh my goodness. Wow, Chris. That's a very what's the word? Adventurous? Oh, Trudy. Thank you for asking. Well, the day of, it seemed like it went okay. She was actually there. But I don't think she was like, she didn't want to be there. And so she like tuned everything out. And when she got back to the house, I didn't witness it, but my brother did. And she went off on him. So what was wrong with it, Chris? Yet make a small warm blanket. Perfect for a short person or a toddler maybe, right, Gail? Or a young child maybe? But thank you for asking, Trudy. Good morning, Sissy. We're talking about what's in your cup, what's on your hook, and what was the last skein, hank, or cake of yarn that you purchased. Yes. Good morning, Ursula. Good morning, Carol. Good morning, Amanda. Hello. I'm glad you made it too, Ursula. Yeah, he really got his eyes opened to what I have to deal with on a regular basis, which made it, I hated that it happened, but I'm glad that he was there for that. So, Ursula, the questions of the morning are what's in your cup, what's on your hook, and what was the last skein, hank, or cake of yarn that you purchased? Love Limb milk yarn. It's 80 cotton, 20 milk fiber. Heard about it from another channel, decided to try it. Industry. Oh, that's great, Margaret. How are you liking it? Have you started working with it yet? The homespun was thicker and irregular and did not pair well with the smoother commercial. And since I used Fair Isle design, you can imagine. Oh, yeah, it was, I can imagine. Yes, Chris. Well, hello to you in Turkey. Oh, so wonderful to have you. Are you a first timer here? Just had a cheese tomato sandwich. Oh, those are so good. For lunch, still drinking your coffee. Haven't bought yarn in a while because they're trying to de-stash. Oh, nice. Very nice. You know, I think the last thing I purchased was all that stuff I got from when I was in Florida, that Ella Ray and Juniper Moon. And what else did I get down there? I know I got another name, but I'm so glad to meet you too. Is it Con? Con? You just received it. Need to figure out what to make with it. It's quite soft. Nice. I hope you will let me know how it feels. Do a yarn haul, and to do that, I need to have space. Yes, yes. I hear you, Ursula. Yeah, sometimes maybe just getting rid of it. Just go give it to somebody else so that you can get new. Okay, Sandy, Yarn Bee Soft and Sleek for the Lizzie cow. Oh, is that what you're using? You're using the Soft and Sleek. I love that yarn. I do like that yarn a lot. But a whole basket full. Carol, yes. How did things go at Webb's? I want to know what you got. Oh, I can't wait to hear all about your trip. Good morning, Marnie. Thank you, Ursula, for the reminder, honey. You have a good mindset about that, Ursula. I don't have that. In fact, I have kind of the opposite. It's like, okay, as long as I have room on the floor to stack stuff, I'll just stack it. Oh. Or could sell some stash yarn. Yeah, and that's a twofer, right? Because then you will get rid of yarn and you can make the money in order to buy more, right? Yeah. I think it has a lot to do with discipline and because, you know, some who grew up with very little understand that whole idea, right? Ursula and Sandy, you understand that whole idea, but at the same time, there are those that grow up with very little and they feel like when they get older, it's like, I didn't have anything, so I'm going to hoard. I think I'm kind of in that place. Am I finished? Oh, wait a minute, Marnie, I think I saw it. I think I saw your video. Carol, oh man, I wish I was a fly on the wall. That would have been so much fun. It makes you feel anxious when there's more shelves. Yeah, I understand. Yeah. We have to know our own limitations. I get it. Yeah. Carol, you went to Mount Washington yesterday. It was so cold. Oh, wow. Good morning, Susan. I'd never, as long as I had lived in the Washington, D.C. area, I'd never gone to Mount Washington. True story. Just need to go again. Last of my 100 hats. 9 left to go. Wow. Wow, Susan, wonderful. Way to go. I know, it's fun, isn't it, Sandy, to see her name. Didn't have much. It was always clutter, and that clutter meant no friends was invited over. Oh, I gotcha. Yep, I understand that. Good morning, Denny. How are you, sweetheart? More than I have space for. Yeah, I hear you. Yep. Oh, that's cute, Ursula. Oh, good morning, Ruby. Are you new here too? Good morning, Linda. You should be done with the sunflower blanket. Oh, that's really neat, Marnie. So, just a little catch up. I think I need to pop over and grab a tissue because my nose is just like running away with me. Okay, Denny. Easter blanket, which you've been trying to crack on with. Oh, and that's the one that, yeah, I remember you talking about that, Lauren. I'll be right back. Ugh. Good morning, Bonnie. How are you? You adopted your overseas daughter. That's cute. Nice, nice. So, yesterday, I was mentioning just a little while ago, I met up with Mama K Crochet yesterday, and we had the loveliest time together. It was so much fun. We could have sat and talked all afternoon. Had we nothing else to do, we probably could have. The weather could not have been more perfect. We had lunch, and then we went outside and by the Ohio River, and we just sat in some chairs and crocheted and talked and crocheted and talked. It was just lovely. Yeah, Roberta, I like that. I like that. Builds you more shelves. Yep. There she is. Hi, Mama Kay. I was just talking to you. Were your ears ringing? Bonnie, where are you? It's yucky. Now, wait a minute. Are you saying the weather's yucky or you feel yucky? Okay, Lauren, you have a great day. Be safe at work. Wonderful yarny date. Yes, it was. It was the best. It was the best. Everybody's saying hello, hello. Yes, we had a lovely time. I'll let Kay tell you all about it. Yeah, I mean, we could have stayed there. We probably could have built the bonfire and stayed all evening too, couldn't we, Tina? We could have stayed there the whole night. I just want to start a new project. Oh, yes, I hear you, Ruby. Yep, I feel the same way. Yes, I can't wait to hear all about it. Now, does she have a video coming out with your trip and with your visit, Carol? Because I didn't take any video. We barely took any pictures. We were just too busy talking yesterday to take a whole lot of pictures. Okay, Sissy, you get the kitties off to school, okay? Oh, Bonnie, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Okay, Danny, I will address this in a second, okay? Remind me again. Good morning, Julie. How are you? Oh, that's right, Sandy. I remember you mentioned that. I know those are the best, right? You just took pictures too. Yeah. We talked about the whole idea about I know. I was just gonna say that a Yarny social event for our area, our neck of the woods. And oh, that would be so lovely if we could get that together. You know, there's like certain pockets of the states, you know, that it would be really neat, you know, like like Dana from the Dana's Wanderlust Crochet up in the Northwest, and then Billy from the Crafty Floridian was doing one down in Florida. And then I think one should be done like in Texas and in that area, Texas and Arizona, that area. You got so much stuff going on in California right now. Two Barbies at me. Oh, Danny, you're going to be busy today. Oh, Sandy, that sounds so great. You live up in the Chicago area, don't you? Louisiana. Chris lives in Louisiana. Yeah. Well, and even that area, like Louisiana and Alabama, that area too, you all could use one. And there's like pockets, right? And so I just think it would be fun to be able to plan something for those areas for people to gather together if they wanted to. Good morning, Becky. We missed you yesterday. Oh, we did miss you. And we talked about the next time we get together, we're going to have to do it where you can meet with us, because we had the best time. We're getting on the road in a couple hours. It was so good to see everybody this morning. Been missing Carol, we have been missing you. You be safe on the road today, okay? And I want to hear all about everything that you got at Webb's, if there's enough time. Is on vacation. I was moving to Branson, Missouri. Oh, I'm sorry, Susan. Okay, Ursula, I am just so grateful that you're here, sweetheart. Chris, quilters go on weekend retreats where they bring and rent a house and hang out. Each person. Yes, exactly, Chris. Or you can take time, beforehand. Everybody brings a big crock pot, and just plugs it in for that day that they're responsible for that meal or whatever. We met in Brandenburg. At the park, and it was, you could not have asked for more perfect weather. It was so lovely. Penn State this weekend. I wonder who's out there. Oh, there's Penn State. Now, oh shoot, where in the state is that? Because I know Glenda from Creative Grandma lives out that area. Looking for you after devotional. Were you? I'm here. I was saying the other day, Denny, I can't, for some reason, the YouTube is not doing their own live stream anymore. You have to use a different streaming service. No, Sarah May, they were too far up, they're too far north. Yes, I know. I wish you could have made it too. Yeah, Sarah May and Lori Armstrong live further north. And so really, I didn't realize that. See, I just don't know. I don't know why that's going on. I wish I understood all that streaming stuff, Denny. Good morning, Tammy. Good morning, Deneen. Jane from Scraptastics is close now. Yes, you're right. You're right, Sandy. No, haven't watched any recaps yet. I'm not getting any work done here. Okay, so for those of you, I don't want to bore you with any details about things that happened this weekend. So if you want to hear about my weekend with my brother and my mom, just let me know. If not, if everybody says no, we'd rather talk about yarny things, I totally get it, and I will catch up with the others another way. Driving gives you anxiety and panic, so I would have a hard time meeting up. Oh, Marnie. I understand, though. I understand. Okay, Danny. Thank you. Okay. So if anybody else wants to hear about it, just let me know. I will be very brief. I won't. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Ursula. Well, Chris, thank you. Well, the good things that happened. My brother got to see my mom in full action. He got to see her attitudes, the way she does everything. He got to see everything firsthand. That's a good plus. Um, um, oh, Bonnie, please don't feel uncomfortable. I want you to feel right at home here. And if you want to share, you please share. So the other good thing is that I don't know how he did it. He never shared with me how, but he did actually get Mom to the assisted living apartments. Okay. You have pneumonia. Oh, no. Oh, well, I thought they had come up with some antiviral medications or something. I don't know. I'm sorry, Bonnie. I'm so sorry you've been feeling ill. Okay. So when we first started the talk, when we first started talking, or I should say listening to this lady talk, she was very, very kind. I mean, just, you could tell she had a heart for seniors, and it was just so lovely. But Mom was like, she had a wall built up and she had her glaze fixed, and she just didn't want to pay attention. It took a long time for her to get rid of that glaze. And we did go on a tour, and my brother and I learned a lot. But my mom, like I said, she had this wall built up that she did not want to let go of. I thought she had let it go. We went to lunch or supper afterwards, and in the car, she said, "I don't want to talk about it." I said, "Okay. I just wanted to thank you for coming, Oh, Marnie, that's nice. That's nice. That way you don't have to drive too far. Oh, Danny, thank you for that explanation. So when they got home, or what I should say, when my brother and my mom got back to the house, he told me that she let loose and she let him have it, and she ranted and got angry and mad and very defensive, even though she promised the lady that she would pray about it. And the lady seemed to be a believer as well, and said that that's exactly what she should do. I know it's difficult, Bonnie. I really know it's difficult, but she is choosing those things above her own safety and her own life, really, because she's not living there. She's physically there, but she can't live. There's no thriving at all in her house. She doesn't have anybody to talk to. She has nobody to take care of the things, the little things that cause her distress. So it's very tough. I know it's a tough situation, but yeah, it's just a really, really bad situation. And it's like she has it in her head, things that are going to happen, and they're not going to happen. Oh, look at you guys. Sandy and Temmie live in the same area? That would be so cool for a meetup. Yay. She has an appointment later today. She doesn't know yet. My sons are going to take her. Well, my advice, Deneen, don't tell her until she's there, because if she knows she's going and she would balk at it. Oh, goodness. So to her sense of it, no. She's just stubborn, and my brother and I know it. So right now we are waiting to hear what the doctors say on Monday. We have our telehealth appointment, and it's going to be a long conversation. And my brother, I'm going to try to figure out a way to get him in on the call, the Zoom call. And yeah. And that's the sense of familiar, Bonnie, because she knows you. But with my mom, it would have to be she's all in a place. Oh yeah, I got you, Deneen. And it's hard. Maybe there's a way to record it or something so that you could hear it later. I knew home, and now they're both in a better place. Yeah. Yes, it is good, Danny. It is very good. And he has he's got a plan in place. And the only thing now that they're waiting for is, we are waiting for, I should say. Good morning, Laura Lee. Oh, yeah, Chris, I get it. I get it. Yeah. Now we're waiting for that appointment, because as soon as they give I don't want to say all clear, but if they were to say, yes, this is cognitive impairment, then that's all we really need to then, as difficult as it's going to be. If she doesn't let go, we're going to have to gain guardianship of her and invoke her power of attorney, which she's going to hate. Good morning, Dee. Good morning. Oh yeah, Chris, that's a good one. Yeah, that's a good one. Well, see, it's painful now for her to even get in and out of a car. She can barely walk as it is, and she's got she's got it in her head that she is going to have surgery on her knee so that she can walk again. But there's no, that is not an option. And she refuses to believe that. I'm sorry, Dee. I decided to pop on to Ursula. Well, I didn't go up on the panel, but I was watching her live yesterday. 18 and 20, but they are so worried. I'm not as worried because my boys are going to their doctors, so they're familiar with it. I think that will get her. They will get. Oh, that's nice. Oh, that's nice. The lurkers can't see the comments. I'm sorry. So she's going to balk and throw fits, and that's when you're going to stay away. That's when yeah, that's exactly when I'm going to stay away. Mm-hmm. Danny, you don't drive on purpose because you have walk rage. Oh, that's cute. But she cannot live that way, the way you have told us. No, she cannot. She can't live. I mean, there's no way for her to live in that house that she's in right now. And even if she were to be in a wheelchair, there's no way she would even be able to get around her house because her house will never, and my brother's an architect, so he knows about stuff like that. It can never be be wheelchair accessible. Denny, yes, thank you. So everybody, if you don't mind doing the thumbs up, I really appreciate it. Because StreamYard doesn't show me how many thumbs there are. You have grocery store rage. I love that. You get panicking the passenger seat too. Oh, the fake break. That's cute. Hello to all that's coming in, was looking down, crocheting, and listening. Yeah, Ursula, you're busy lurking. You're lurking. No, I haven't, Carol. It's all smoke and mirrors. All smoke and mirrors. But thank you. When your baby was 8 months, you would cry and cry when you put it in. My sweet mother-in-law told me calmly, honey, it's okay to let them cry. Yeah. And sometimes you got to let your mamas cry because they're going through, and I can see it in her face. I can see it in my mom's face. There is something, like my brother said, it's like when she was sitting there in front of this lady, and even though the lady was calm and she was nice and sweet, it was like they were she couldn't hear some of the things, but then she was probably only catching a small percentage of what was being said and only picking out things that she wanted to hear, selective hearing. You crochet. Yes, that's what I do too, Mel. I know if I'm looking up and watching Mr. Happy drive, then I have a tendency to go, don't, oh no, slow down, be a backseat or a side street driver. And so if I'm looking down and crocheting, I'm good. One day at Thanksgiving about 5 years ago, I got panicky, started swimming. Oh no, I know that's bad. Oh, it must be invisible, Timmy's. After working in a nursing home, it takes about 3 months for a new patient to accommodate. Yeah. Yeah, I know. And the funny thing is that when we started to go for the little tour, there were two ladies, kind of crossing paths on their walkers. And they were like, "Oh, are you new? Hi, what's your name?" And my mom she wouldn't even smile. She was like, and the one lady was like, "Oh, you've got to come here." I didn't want to come at first, but boy, I love it here. And she was just like a walking billboard. It was so funny. Vascular dementia before it. Hi, Divergent, by the way. Became obviously more and more confrontational. Mm-hmm. Yep. I got that. Denny, you have friends who are older, but they're bad drivers. Yeah. And when you're in big city and you're and they're used to big city driving, and they're just, yeah, I like my low key life here. Chris, hearing is definitely one of my aunt's issues. Even when she was other people, they were not speaking directly. She could not hear. So isolating. Yes, it is. And you get very angry because in my own situation, my mom is very okay. It's not that she doesn't hear and she's getting mad because she doesn't hear and she said speak up or whatever. It's like she does not know that things are not working. It's not even that she doesn't want to admit it. She just doesn't know that things are not working the way that they are. She thinks that she has all of her faculties, and she's getting mad because everybody else is making her look silly, Tablet, earbuds, yarn hook. That's how I travel. Yeah, there you go, Susan. It's a fast trip, Denny. Yeah. The ambassadors. Chris, are you referring to the people that help out with the elderly? He misses turns, crawls through intersections, slams on. Oh, Sandy, that's nerve-wracking for me. Oh, Marnie, I'm so sorry. That's awesome. That's awful. Yeah, public transportation is good in some cases. Yeah. Oh, Trudy, I hear you. Yep. Not let you know, but secretly like being with the folks. She'll be happy but then act obstinate when, yes, I know. And that's how I know my brother and I know she is going to love being in a community like that. She's going to thrive. But it's a matter of she has to let go, and she doesn't want to let go. But you're absolutely right, Bonnie. You're good with that, Marnie? Yeah. No one has replied thus far, so no must. Tammy, what were you talking about, honey? Wait a minute. Let me go back. I must have missed the comment. There's 35 thummies, and Timmy, no, Timmy, you're not invisible. The chat is going kind of fast this morning, and I just can't keep up. I'm sorry, honey. I don't mean to not respond. I can't keep up with the comments sometimes. Chris, lost your hearing 13 years ago. Withdrew, almost quit my job. Ended up being... Oh, no. Yes, it is. It is very difficult to handle. But, you know, if you know that it is you in your mind, you know that it is. Oh, yeah, the ambassadors. Right. See, but if you don't want to admit you have a problem to begin with, you know, it's not that, you know, she's hard of hearing, but everybody else just doesn't care enough to talk loud enough for her to hear. That's excuse me. Well, I'm sorry, Timmy. I do not mean to, you know, that is not my intent here. I'm sorry you feel that way. I'm really, really sorry. I never isolate it. I try not to isolate anybody. Oh, well, the people that were like talking to her and encouraging her to come, it's like she was just like doesn't want to see any, you know. So we go down to the show her the community rooms and the a room, an apartment that she would be having, not specifically that one, but, and the lady was saying, you know, all this stuff is just for you. And I even made sure Mom understood this is just here to show you how much furniture you could fit in here. And oh, I couldn't. Yeah, maybe so, Sandy. And I made sure she understood that, or I tried, you know. But it even had an outside space where she could put all of her plants that she loves so much. And I explained to my brother, I said, I think she is trying hard not to like it. I think she's trying to find every excuse in the book not to like it. Because I think she really, really does like it. She likes the idea of it. She likes everything about it. But she just refuses to like it. It's almost like, I'm not going to like it. I'm not going to like it. I'm not going to like it. Because if I like it, then that means I have to give up everything else. And the lady was trying to get across the point, you know, look, this is your home. You know, because my mom said, well, what if so-and-so wants to come for a visit? If I want to go shopping, how can I go do that? And she gave her wonderful answers. She said, this is your home. This whole building. It's your home. You can do whatever you want in here. That is your apartment. That's where you sleep. That's where you keep your belongings, all that kind of stuff. And excuse me. But yeah, it's just, yeah, like a willful child. Exactly, Chris. Exactly. That's right, Chris. You got that. I don't like this after you're forcing me to eat. Yeah, exactly. That's exactly right. I mean, you know, she had questions about the meals. You know, what if I don't like what you're serving that day? And, you know, the lady said, if you don't like it, don't eat it. There's so much other stuff to eat. You know, there's, if you don't feel like having meatloaf that day, you know, if you feel like having a bowl of soup instead, then say, I want a bowl of soup, or I want a hamburger, or whatever. Okay. Thank you so much for popping in for a little while. Becky, I hope you have a great day. And, you know, the gal, yes, you're exactly right, Chris. You pegged that. You definitely pegged it. And that's why she, you know, if I don't respond to her, she gets testy. And I don't want to give her that satisfaction, you know? So I am learning. I not have learned, but I am learning how to take care of certain things and say, no, this is not going to happen. This is not going to happen. I will do this. That's the way it is. And she doesn't like it, and she'll get mad. Okay, get mad. You know, I don't have to deal with this. And there's that fine line. Good morning, Nancy. There's a fine line between being a slave and being a daughter. You know, I'm trying to be a good daughter, right? But Mel, your dog is having a fit. Oh, yeah, go take the puppy out. Have a great day, Margaret. Good morning, Rosie. Is Rosio? Rosio? Good morning. Maybe she fears most that getting there means less seeing you, and she doesn't realize it drives you away. I think in the back of her mind, she does believe, or she does believe that. Yes, Chris. One of your favorite peoples. Hi, Patsy. How are you this morning, sweetheart? "30 years. Wow. Rosio, have you been here before? If you're new to my chat, well, good morning. I'm so glad you're here. Bye, Dee. You have a great day. Yes. And you know, the gal was saying, well, if, you know, you want to go shopping, you go, you know, call so-and-so. One of the ladies there at the thing, we have a town car ready to go. We'll take you shopping. If you want, well, welcome very much, Rosio. I'm doing well. I'm doing well. And if, you know, if she needs to go to a doctor's appointment, somebody will take, you know, and and she relies on me for everything. And it just, it frustrates me because I'm only one person and I can't do everything. You guys know that. But, the gal said, you know, if you have a doctor's appointment, we will work the schedule so that we will have somebody to take you to your doctor's appointment. Tammy, are you still there? Denisha's asking about you. Oh, Maribel. Okay. Yeah, work is important. Yeah, I have to work today, and I have been well, my weekend has been very is fractured a good word? It's just been like cut up, and I haven't had a chance to like decompress yet. Don't know what a quick pattern. Denny, what kind of yarn do you want to use for it? Yes, Divergent. We talked about that too. We talked about how she can have 24-hour standby help, where people will be right there to do everything. Petra, I used your government name? What do you mean I used your government name? Oh, snap. And well, that's what we were taught. That the whole thing, that's what that was all about, Chris. That's the whole point of going. I'm working on a Call the Midwife blanket right now, Rosio. Yay. Oh yeah, it's gonna take a while for you to finish that tablecloth. Yeah, but they said, look, you have laundry service. We will do all of your laundry for you. We will come in and make your bed. We'll clean your room. We're doing everything. We're cooking for you. You don't have to worry about any cooking. Red, yellow, and turquoise. Oh, those are nice colors together. Yeah, Call the Midwife. This is a pattern. Denny, let me think. You hardly, oh, I know. I'm sorry, Denny. This is the butterfly pattern. And then there's like a primrose pattern, and then there's also a dragonfly pattern. Denny, I'm thinking just like maybe a chevron. Oh yeah, he made a call. I saw that, and I am really interested in making one of those. Bye, Ruby. You have a great day. You would love to live there you would? Not sure. No, it's not. I saw it on, oh, I wrote it down somewhere and I can't remember. I can't remember what, it was a 2-person, Hank and, does anybody remember what I said where I found the pattern? Hank and I don't have my other book with me to look it up. I know. That's my favorite show. Yeah, the 12-point star works up fairly quickly. A corner to corner works up quickly. Or if you even want to do just a mile a minute, but then if you do something like that, you need to sew the panels together. Yeah, right? My brother and I were asking, well, where can we sign up? Well, I love those colors. Those colors are going to work up great into a baby blanket. I think that's, do you know if it's a boy or a girl? Okay. I probably need to get off earlier. Even though Tuesday is my late day, I have to go make up the guest bed in Mom's house. That's where my brother and his daughter, my niece, were sleeping. They were taking turns. If you don't get it done, wrap it up as you have it and then take it home and finish it. Did you really do that once? What did they say about that, Lorley? those are nice colors, but I like the turquoise. I like the turquoise as a nice little pop. Can you do it red and yellow and put a pop of turquoise? Like maybe do several rounds of one color and then like just to pop the turquoise and then several rounds of the next color. They thought it was funny. Well, you know, if they want it done. Oh, well, that's interesting, Marnie. I've never seen anything like that. Excuse me. Was the Marnie, was it like a fillet crochet and then you did the baubles as a butterfly? Wally World and use red and yellow for a baby. I like that. I like that pop of turquoise. That does sound I don't know what a modern, yeah, a modern granny. Yes, a modern granny. I like that too. But I'm thinking though that living in the area that Denny lives, that a modern granny would have too many holes in it. 5-star blanket would probably be a little warmer. In the center of each square. There was one bauble in the center of each square. Oh, so it had like this hole here, but then there was just a bauble. That would be interesting. Yeah, I think so too, Denny. I think that's going to work up very pretty. Excuse me. Yeah, there's several patterns. If you just put in the search bar, crochet call the midwife. They'll come up with a ton of different, Cynthia from Cynthia's Joyful Creations. She has a couple different tutorials too. Okay, even though, good morning, Azella. Good morning, Jeannie. Oh, well, that sounds interesting. Made many grain, quarter grain, things of that nature. Yeah. That's okay. That's all right. Yeah, I've made the 12-point star blanket as well. Mine turned out a little bit funky, but oh, and my cousin sent me a picture of it not too long ago. There's Timmy. I'm working on Call the Midwife. My Call the Midwife butterfly blanket. Yeah, okay, Rocio, thank you so much, sweetheart. Have a wonderful day. Excuse me. Good morning. Good morning, Ty. I'm sorry. I've got that allergy throat this morning. Oh, really, Denny? Well, you'll have to just follow his then. You're going to be making crochet crosses for Christmas gifts, especially for your son's church. Oh, that'll be nice. That sounds really nice. Oh, okay, Jeannie. Here, I'm sorry. Let me find the right end because you crochet it upside down, but that's what it looks like. Bye, Chris. You have a great day. This is what the butterfly looks like. This is the thank you so much, Chris. I appreciate that. Thank you, Ursula. That means a lot to me. Thank you so much. Yeah, I love it. I'm going to be working on it. The rest, I do it in between. I can do a couple rows, and I'll be done with it before too long, and I can use it as a Christmas gift. Okay, Sissy, welcome back. Yeah, I cannot remember the name. Hank and it's something in Hank or Hank and somebody. I bet if you typed in like call the midwife by Hank or something like that, it'll pop up. But I can't remember. Does it really, Lorley? I don't know. Thank you, Mel. Thank you, everybody. Your great nephew when he was born. Oh yeah. I mean, I love. It's a simple a repeat pattern, but depending on how big you make it. Hank and Holly. That's it, Nancy. You got it. Hank and Holly. That's whose pattern or tutorial I was following. Hank and Holly. Four-weight Premier yarn that's what you're using for the yeah, I like the solid color. I wanted to do the stripes. I wanted to use up some of my stash, to tell you the truth. That's what it was. So I'm using the stash, and I'm enjoying it. I'm really enjoying it. I did my my goal list for the next 3 months. I figured it out. Good morning, Carsey. A simple wedding shawl. Do you want it to look not every morning. I try during the week. I try to come on, but I come to yours now on Mondays. So I might, for now, just do it Tuesday through Friday. That's what my plan is. So if you want to do it a little bit fancier, I would say a virus shawl. But if you do, I say if you do like a simple shawl, like let's see here. I did this one here, and it's Anya's shawl that she did on Ophelia Talks. It's called, oh goodness, now I can't remember the name of it. Okay, yes. Well, yesterday I was going to, but I wasn't physically prepared, if you know what I mean. I love listening to you. I love listening to you so much, Ursula. You and Linda and me, we could be besties. I know we could be. Yes. Well, Timmy, that would be interesting to start it. So you have a channel. You don't have any content. You're trying to figure out how to do content. Yeah, that's true. He does have, Fiber Spider has some great, yeah, I wasn't camera ready. Yes. Fiber Spider has some great, and his tutorials are so thorough. They're so good. So you might want to pop in there. Good morning, Carrie. How are you? Thank you so much, Trudy. Okay. Yeah. I know Anya from Ophelia Talks, she has several shawls up, and they are easy repeat patterns, and they look lovely. So you could try that. I'm doing fine this morning, Carrie. Are you feeling okay this morning? Timmy, you're learning how to knit again. Okay. All right, Marnie, you have a great day, sweetheart. Julie, did I say good morning to you already? If not, good morning. Okay. Okay, Julia. Thank you. I don't want to miss anybody. Ursula, if you're still there, I wanted to tell you thank you. I learned so much about you yesterday watching your live, talking about your family and your children. And I love that part of the YouTube community, getting to know people. Thank you. Oh, that sounds nice. Now, have you opened it up and seen any of the patterns? I've never seen a written pattern by her, so I don't know what they look, how they're written up. I'm anxious to see that. Oh, gotcha, Timmy. Well, yeah, there's tons of channels out there that would help you with that. Looking up all the information you need. Trudy is asking, Nancy, can you put the link for the poncho that you made with the hipster cotton? Yeah, Timmy, there are lots of videos out there. Oh, yes. I saw that. I saw that, Ursula. And I think you and I are in the same, cut from the same cloth, if you will, because I empathize with you a lot. And when you or Linda get a little bit overwhelmed, emotionally overwhelmed, I feel it. I feel it. Between Crystal and Fiber Spider, they always excite me with new patterns. Right? Yeah, they do. I mean, they're constantly coming out with new stuff. Yeah, I don't edit. I don't edit. Okay. So what you see is what you get with me. And I know that I probably should. I'm lazy. I feel like I'm lazy. Good morning, Tessie. Hi, sweetheart. Hi, my Snow White. I love watching you too, sweetheart. I'm back, Azella says. You have a headache, Ty? I'm sorry. Oh, I'm sorry. I got to put my stuff away and it takes me. Cafecito is warm. I don't know what that is. Yeah. Oh, I love that. Okay, Tess. Thank you so much, baby. My baby girl. Let's see here. Yeah, I hope you feel better. Yes, I do have to go to work. I usually have to leave about 45 minutes ago. But today I go in later, but I still need to leave early because I have to go make up a bed at my mom's house. So it's going to be I have to start a quarter to 10, 9:45. Oh, are you talking about what time do I start my lives? Depends on how quickly I can get ready for work. Sometimes I start my live at 6:30. Sometimes I don't get a chance to get on until 7. The real person. I know. Yes, that's true. Unedited, right, Julie? Oh, okay. Well, I start 9:45 on Tuesdays. Every other day I start 8:45. And I never have traffic. Where I live, we don't have traffic. Not like that. Thank you, Lorley. I'm so glad you were here. You guys have a wonderful, wonderful day. Yeah, uncut, right? What you see is what you get. So I hope everybody has a great day, and we'll talk to you tomorrow, hopefully, okay? Lord willing, and the creek don't rise. Talk to you guys later. Bye.